Chad Brendo, Bearcat Journal, here with defensive coordinator Marcus Freeman. Coach, year 3 now, how much more comfort is there? And you got a lot of your guys back. How much more comfort is there out there every day?
It's the expectations are known, and I think that's the greatest thing is that when you walk on the field, they know exactly what to expect, and so now they can go on the field and play fast. You still got to encourage, you still got to push them. That's why we're here. If they didn't need coaches, we wouldn't be here. But I think it's a lot more fun to watch them out there playing when they know what they're doing. They know how we expect them to practice. Now you can really coach a lot of football.
Obviously, with the losses on the defensive line, that's kind of the biggest question mark coming into, as we head towards the season. How pleased have you been so far with that group? They're not really young, but they're inexperienced.
Yeah, we lost a lot of production. We lost a lot of game reps, and we're a defensive line-driven defense. And we let them know. We let the whole defense know that as our defensive line goes, we go defensively. And they've been doing a great job. Coach Will's done a great job, building trust with those guys, getting those guys to play at a high level. Obviously, we have a lot of room to grow, but I think the progress they're making is really good.
You've had some injuries in your linebacker room, but in the spring, is that okay because it allows you to get a lot more different guys reps and give them looks as you're getting ready?
Yeah, you want to see those young guys that haven't had reps and see them play at a high level. And sometimes when a 2-year returning starter is out with an ACL, it's good to see who will step up because ultimately we know we're going to have to need more than just the starters at linebacker. The 3 guys that supposedly would be starters, you're going to need more than that. So it's great to see who can step up right now with the numbers going.
Brian Wright in his second year, how much difference is there in him being kind of a veteran now at that spot?
Yeah, you just said it. It's his second year playing a position of linebacker. That ain't a whole lot of experience, but it's a lot better than your first year. And he's done a really good job. The thing we press him now is continue to be a leader. He's got a loud voice, man. He's got a big personality. So we need him to direct that energy in a positive way and make sure he's bringing other guys with him. So he has a lot of pressure on his shoulders to continue to lead in the right ways.
A guy that is very interesting to me, at least, looking out there, he's new, is Darian Beavers. He played, safety in high school, linebacker and defensive end at his former spot. He's at sniper now. A guy that size and that athletic, how rare is he physically? Yeah,
you don't see many guys that look like that, but he's been a huge addition to our defense. We're very fortunate to have him here, going to come back home, and he's helped us tremendously. He's got a lot of room to grow mentally, physically, but I think he's going to help us tremendously.
Corner, how tough is it? That room, you talk about, you've got some injuries. The corner, top 3 guys are out. How tough is it every day to kind of get through that? I know you get guys like Taj and Noah and TJ some more reps, but it's got to be tough.
Yeah, we're all competitive, and anytime your starters are down or guys that have played a significant amount for you, it hurts your defense. We put a lot of pressure on our corners to play man coverage, and it's negative because we want our guys out there to continue to get better, but it's positive for those young guys that need to get reps and those guys that are getting a lot of reps, and we're seeing what those guys can do in their numbers.
A guy like Taj Ward, it's got to be invaluable for, right?
He's still a young guy, and he's a guy that redshirted last year. He's getting valuable reps, and it shows the competitive spirit he has, man. He's running with the ones, and he's doing a really good job.
Any new wrinkles you got planned for year 3, or back to what worked last year and made you guys a top 10 defense?
I think anytime you're in the professional football coach, you want to enhance what you do. So we're not going to reinvent the wheel, but we're going to enhance the things we did well and try to fix the things we didn't do so well. So it's a continuous process of trying to learn, and study and say, what do we got to get better at? What things do we have to continue to do that we did last year and made it successful? So I'm not going to say we're going to go out there and play a completely different defense. We did a good job last year, but we do need to enhance a lot of our defense.
One more thing, Chad Wilt is a guy that you had a relationship with, or you got to know. He helped you guys kind of plan for Navy last year, which was one of the most dominant performances ever. How does that go about when Coach Strip, kind of decides he's going to retire and step away, and you say, hey, I might have a guy, that we can bring in here?
Yeah, I think you always have a list of guys that you're ready to pick up the phone and call. This profession, there's attrition. There's people that leave. Coach Strip retired, which broke our hearts, man. But at the same time, when a position comes open, you look to call those people the guys that you have a relationship with, that can coach at a high level. And Coach Wilt was one of those guys I've known for a long time, back to my days at Kent State. And he had a chance to meet Coach Fickle in the summer, and he was impressive when he met with Coach Fickle. And so when Coach Strip retired, I talked to Coach Fickle about it, and we were all in. And we're fortunate to have him on our staff.
He's a high energy guy.
Yeah, very much. Now, you have to be coaching that position, and Strip was too. You know, and Al Washington was before that. To play the defensive line position, to coach the defensive line position, you have to play with energy, you got to coach with it. We all do. Maybe every position but quarterback. I think Geno has some energy too, but I think this is what this program's made of, a whole bunch of guys that provide energy. We want to be energy providers, not energy suckers. So it's a program-driven philosophy to bring energy.
All right, thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
All right.